Well, hello everybody. This is Dr. Troy Dukowitz of the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. Today's topic is this. All right, I'm gonna try to get this out. Be consistently inconsistent. So here's what this means. It's a conversation that has come up on a few of my coaching calls. And so I realized that I really have to have this conversation here on the podcast as well, because I believe it'll be of tremendous benefit to anyone, not just my one-on-one clients, but also to you as well. And so the conversation of being consistently inconsistent. Now here's the deal. There are things that you do right now consistently that are not really moving the needle in your life. And yet you consistently do them day in and day out. Maybe it's surfing Facebook. Maybe it's watching TV every night. Like, you don't even know how you end up there, but your ass ends up on the couch at 8 o'clock and you're watching some rerun of, I don't know, a rerun of a show. And so you consistently end up there every single day. You don't even know how it happened. It's just become a consistent habit. And then there are other things that you inconsistently do that you know would move the needle. Maybe it's working out. Like, you do it once every couple of days. And just as an example, right, you do it once every couple of days and you know that, man, if I did this more consistently, I'd probably get some big ass results. But you inconsistently do the things that you know would help you to move the needle, and you consistently do the things that won't move the needle. Let's pause, take a break, think about what has just been said there. There are habits that you have right now that you are consistently doing that are not doing shit for your life. They're not moving the needle. They're not helping you to grow. They're not helping you to expand, but you do them consistently. There are other habits in your life that you know for a fact would move the needle if you would just be consistent with them, but you are inconsistent with those habits. I don't know any other way to explain this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say, for example, for your spouse, that you are inconsistent with your spouse in that you know there are things that if you did them daily in the house, they would get you major points with your spouse. But you don't do them daily, you do them inconsistently. And so on any given day, because you're inconsistently showing up, it doesn't do anything for the growth of your relationship. But if you were to do these things consistently, it would grow your relationship. Maybe it's your business. You have team meetings in your business, but you only do it once every couple of days. It's inconsistent. But you know the consistent habit of meeting with your team every single day would help to unify your team and grow your business. But instead, you walk into your office and you consistently sit down and look at Facebook. You consistently sit down and look at email. You consistently look at text messages or phone calls. I think you get the point. So the idea here is to take a look at your life, and you look at your life across body, being, balance, and business, and say, okay, where is it right now in body, being, balance, and business that I am consistently doing things that are not moving the needle? And identify what are those habits. This is a reality check, man. This is one that will slap you between the eyes if you are willing to do this exercise right now. And you sit down and you say, okay, where is it in my life right now that I am doing things consistently, but they're not necessarily needle movers in my life? And you write that down in your health, in your spirituality, your purpose, your connection to God. Look at it in your relationship. Where is it that you are doing things consistently that are not moving the needle in your relationship? They're not making you tighter with your family, your kids, your spouse, your significant others. And then you look at your business, and where is it that you are consistently doing things? I've given you examples. Consistently doing things that, again, are not moving the needle. Then take a look at where are the things that you are doing, or what are you doing that's inconsistent that you know would absolutely move the needle in your health. Where is it that you are inconsistent? So like even with your health, you look at like consistently you're going home and having a beer every night, but yet you know that if you would stop doing that and you would go home and you would maybe consistently exercise every single night, that would make, obviously, it would make a huge difference. So take a look at where are you doing things inconsistently in body, being, balance, and business. Where are you inconsistent habits that you're doing that you know would move the needle? And then take a look at the list. Because for many of you, this is like a horrifying reality check. Because the fact of the matter is that you can be consistent. This is the lie of many lies that people tell themselves. Oh, I can't be consistent at working out, but you can be consistent at sitting your ass on the couch. Oh, I can't be consistent at eating healthy, but you can have a beer or two or three every single night. Oh, I can't get to work on time, but you can consistently get to a restaurant on time when you're meeting people, or you can consistently do something else where when it comes to that you can just consistently do it. You know what I'm saying. I'm starting to confuse myself if you can't tell. right? So it's a matter of, man, so I'm buying into this lie that I can't be consistent with something, but there are things that I'm doing right now that I'm doing them consistently, and they're destroying my life. They're not helping me to grow. They're not helping me to expand. Even in your own headspace, you maybe consistently have these poverty consciousness thoughts, and they're never going to help you to grow. They will never help you to actually expand in your life. But if I were able to change my thinking and have consistent thoughts of abundance and prosperity, maybe I could start to attract that into my life. It all becomes a matter of, one, having clarity, because if we don't have clarity of the reality of where we are, we can't change it. And so now if you have written this down and you look at it, you go, wow, like I'm actually doing some of these things inconsistently. And if I were just to put my focus and my energy in taking those inconsistent actions and making them consistent, and then taking those things that I'm doing that they're not building my life, they might even be destroying my life, and I can make those inconsistent actions in my life where they only happen once in a while, where they become an exception to the rule instead of the rule of the way that you're living. Now, this might be a podcast that you have to listen to multiple times, but I pray to God that you will. Because what I know about people is I sit on the phone day in and day out and have these conversations, and I read what people write on Facebook and Instagram, and I see where the consciousness of the world is that you can accomplish whatever it is that you want. But you gotta be consistently taking action on the things that will move the needle of your life daily. And if you're willing to do that every single day, and you do it consistently for 7 days, and then do it for 8 days, and then do it for 10 days, and then do it for 14 and 21 and 30 days, you will find at the end of 30 days that you are starting to create momentum in your life for where it is that you want to go, if you're willing to be consistent with those actions. And then I have to take those actions that I was being consistent with and turn them into inconsistent habits. Just making sure that they occur once in a while. I'm not sitting here being holier than thou telling you not to drink, but I am saying, what if you made it an inconsistent habit that only happened once in a while? What if you made it, you missed a meeting, but it's inconsistent. It happens once every blue moon. I don't think we should miss those commitments that we make, but that's on you. but if we were to say, it only happens once every blue moon, like a team meeting with my team when I get to work. Maybe it's church and you realize that I need to be more consistent in going to church because I'm inconsistently getting up on Sunday morning and just sitting there doing nothing, where I could consistently get up and go to church and go connect with God. So take a look at your life right now, across body, being, balance, and business, and let's identify where is it that you have inconsistent habits that they are needle movers. You know they are 100%, they are needle movers, and they would make a difference if you would just create a consistency with them. Then take a look at your life, and where is it that you have consistent habits that have nothing to do with moving the needle in your life, and then decide. Just make the decision today. Commit and go. Make the decision that you're going to start focusing on the needle movers for the next 7 days. Take it slow, baby. Some of you got to work your way into it, but make that commitment for the next 7 days. And I can promise you, if you start working on the needle movers, it is going to change everything about your being, about your energy, about your focus, and about your results. That's all I've got for you here today, folks. Hey, if you haven't already, please just head on over to iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher and hit, rate, review, subscribe to this podcast. And finally, here we are. We are just days away. We've got about 4 spots remaining for the Summer Splash Mastermind. If you're interested in this, all you got to do is shoot me an email at drtroy@commitandgo.com. I'm going to give you information on the program. It is going to be it's going to be fun. We're going to have fun for 3 months while producing, while you're still connecting with family, while you're still growing your business, and you're still making shit happen. I don't know if there's a better way to spend a summer than with me and your loved ones. That's all I've got for you here today. I am Dr. Troy Dukowitz. This has been the Commit and Go podcast, where we encourage you to make big commitments, take big action, and create big-ass results in your life and business. We'll hear you next time. Bye-bye.